welcome back to Wolfenstein the Old Blood. Well, not welcome back to, welcome to my review of Wolfenstein the Old Blood. Now, this game is really, really good. I do think it does have some problems, some pretty big problems, especially to do with the story and villains. But the gameplay, so much fun. I think this came out before Doom 2016, and you can definitely tell there's like some stuff that are very reminiscent, like the takedowns look a lot like glory kills. Like the gunplay is fast, the gore is awesome. You can like fucking blow tits off in this game. Like you'll shoot someone that's a shotgun, their heads, limbs, dicks, ass, everything will just fly off and they'll just be turned into like a fucking chunk of disposable meat, I guess. I don't know the best way to describe it. The enemies are fun to fight, especially because they're Nazis, and who doesn't love killing Nazis? That's like awesome. They're very intimidating. While the villains aren't intimidating at all, but the enemies are. Like there's like this big dude who has like a big fucking minigun and he can like shoot your ass, and it's all pretty cool. Your main character is also a fucking badass. He's just a Nazi hating, awesome dude, and you know and he's also like likable. He's just not like broody and cold and awesome. He's also like likable and he has a natural character to him. But I think the villains and the story being this short really, really hinders it. The villains aren't fleshed out, not intimidating. The main plotline and the ending come out of fucking nowhere. You're like, what? But how did that come to this? Well, did I miss something in the fucking anime here? But overall, Wolfenstein, while there isn't much to talk about with it, it's not a bad game by any means. But it definitely could have been better, and I think the length really, really hindered it. But still an awesome game. And I've been playing through the Wolfenstein The New Order also, and it's like a big upgrade. Like, it is really, really good. Oh, the boss fights are also kind of sucky too. They're like cool for like the first bit, and then, well, they're not cool, but they're really lackluster. It's kind of just, oh, you meet this new dude, he's very intimidating. But, and then you just fight him in a max suit and you're like, oh, well, I've done this boss fight a couple times by now. Oh, and the story just takes such a weird turn. It's pretty cool, but you're kind of like, how the fuck did we get here, you know? Like, it's kind of like if you mixed Uncharted with like a Doom story, you know? No, if you mix like an Uncharted story with like Doom's gameplay. And that's cool in some respects, but definitely not like fantastic. And I think the story could have been more fleshed out, especially with this cool of a story, you know, like the futuristic setting, but it's still like the 40s and like Nazi Germany won World War II. Like that is like such a cool premise, and you play as like one of the resistors. Well, you play as a dude in the resistance who's also a badass who also hates killing Nazis. It's awesome, but overall, I would have to give Wolfenstein Old Blood a solid 7 out of 10. Could have been higher if it was a bit longer, but you know, you can't really do nothing about that much. But anyway, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.